welcome back to Girl Talk. Well, we turn our discussion next to some European formulated products maybe you've heard of. I know I've heard of them, Arbonne products. And with us we have Nancy Bills. She's an independent consultant and our regional vice president for Arbonne International. Now, if you're interested in a career or just learning more about the products, listen up. Nancy, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So you used to have a job outside of Arbonne. Tell us about that and then your change into this position.
I did. I was actually a budget and research analyst for the state of Wisconsin, worked for legislators for 35 years.
35, okay.
A long time.
Yeah.
And then I had kind of a major healthcare crisis that happened, and I was actually looking for something that probably would get me out of a little bit of a less stressful job, but also being able to make financially enough money to help support my family. And somebody introduced me to the products, and I absolutely fell in love with them. And I just was sharing them with other friends and family and realized that this actually could be a business opportunity for me, and it's turned into an opportunity for me to teach and train other people to do what I do.
Well, we'll have to learn more about the career part. I have to say someone did give me some lotion, some Arbonne lotion, and I loved it. I loved the way it smelled and the way it felt, and I hadn't heard of it before, so that was a new and good first experience for me.
Yeah, and I think back to the career component, that you're really inspirational to women out there who may be like you and maybe in a different type of career, maybe not happy or not having the flexibility that they want to be with their family or the type of lifestyle they want. So I'd like to talk about that a little bit for people who might be hesitant about doing something like this. I can imagine you take a little bit of a leap of faith in starting a business like this. So what kinds of hesitations did you have personally? And then how have you changed your mind about those hesitations as you have developed this now quite large set of folks that are working with you?
Sure. Yeah, I think one of the biggest fears was trying to get out of the corporate thinking that I could actually work for myself and be the CEO of my own company and actually work as many hours as I wanted to, but then help other people to do what I did, which was, it's a simple business, but you still have to show up to work.
Yes.
And that's really important. I think that some of the fears of hesitations that I had was, could I really do this? How much did I have, did I know enough people? Were there the amount of time commitment in addition to working my full-time job, balancing volunteering that I was doing, volunteering not only with private groups, but also helping some other people in my family that needed my help. So the time commitment was a big deal.
Right.
But I met this wonderful woman that's now in the top of the company who said to me, you know, you're in business by yourself, or you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself.
I like that.
And it was really important to me to know that she would be there to help and teach and train me at every level that I needed.
Yeah, and so she was kind of your mentor, helped you learn and trained you, and now you get to be that inspiration for lots of other folks, women that are in this business as well. So congrats, that's wonderful.
Thank you.
And I love that you clarified that you don't have to just do this. I mean, for many people, this can just be an added paycheck, correct?
Correct.
With that added paycheck, what else did Arbonne offer you that interests you and set them apart from other companies kind of that have the same setup?
Sure. I think one thing that, and I'm kind of a black and white type of thinker, I really want to know what's in it and what I can get out of it if I do what they tell me.
Right.
So I looked at other people that were accountants, that were physician's assistants, teachers from all occupations, HR people, stay-at-home moms, and I realized if we just followed this recipe for success that my upline would offer me, any of us had the potential of being successful. And so I knew that I just had to do what they told me and not really overthink it. I think overthinking it is a big deal for people. So that's what happened.
So you sort of answered my next question. I was going to ask what the other consultants, what their background. You've been with the state. You were with the state for 35 years. What are you finding other consultants' backgrounds are like?
Right.
All over.
Sure. Like we have one of, Carlita Nelson is a former physician's assistant in Oklahoma. I have somebody who's at the top level of the company who actually was a legal secretary. And she's been in it for like 22 years. And the amount of money that they make personally for their family is amazing, but the amount that they give back is just even more amazing. You know, the philanthropic ability once you get to some of these levels, and the time that you have to offer is superior to anything else.
And those are former careers now?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
That's incredible. Well, Nancy, thank you so much for sharing this topic with us. If you are interested in Arbonne products or you're interested in possibly starting a career or a side business of your own, get in touch with Nancy Bills. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks very much.
We'll be back with more Girl Talk after the break, so stick around.